Okay, this is an unboxing of an aPad RockChip 2GB edition. It's arrived unbranded, there's no iRobot or iWeb or anything written on it. So, inside the box, wrapped in bubble wrap, is the aPad itself. Just here. Plastic screen cover. You can probably, hopefully, just see underneath here there's a webcam as well. The back, it's a metal case. This is branded iRobot. Some vents at the top, possibly for speaker because there's no gap on the back like on the cheaper ones. A couple of buttons. Looks like home and back, or home and menu probably. Then on the bottom we start with power, then headphones, 2 USB, which is the, I think they're micros, an on-off physical switch, and trans flash, micro SD card slot, and a microphone. So that's the device there. For comparison against my hand, it's fairly large. Comparison against iPhone 3, the 3G model. So the screen size is probably about 4 times. The width is about the same. Not really much difference there. Also in the box there's a plastic screen protector and a dust cloth of some sort. Looks like a fairly cheap one, but one anyway. There's a pouch. It's black felt with white lining. Let's see. So here's the aPad. Fits very nicely actually, very snug. There's just the smallest couple of centimetres on the top there, just enough to keep it in, and when it's clipped over like so, very nice. There's also a USB to, I think it's called micro USB, put it close so you can see, adapter. It's for plugging in anything that runs on USB. Also the same thing again, really tiny USB to regular USB. That's not coming out very clearly, but normal USB plug into a computer, and then again the micro USB that the aPad has. A pair of headphones, which looks like normal in-ear, standard. I'm sure they could be replaced with any other kind of headphone. Unbranded. The cable's quite good quality, it's quite thick cable. And a power supply, so that's the very tiny end again from the aPad. And a 5 volt 2 amp Chinese standard power pack, but of course it's not UK, that's no use to anyone. So there's also an adapter here, a standard, and that's a European to UK power plug. And that's it, that's what's in the box. Nothing else underneath. Once I've got it all fully powered up, I'll be able to demonstrate what it looks like. Let's get it back out of the pouch. So I'm just going to take the front cover off. And the back plastic as well. That's actually a very nice material on the back. So I'm going to turn it on, and there's no other power button that I can see, so let's try pushing the one at the bottom. No. With a home button on the side. It's interesting. Oh, I've actually turned it off, that might be why. Let's try that again. There we go. So just hold it up to the camera. You might not be able to see it very clearly, but a penguin appeared up in the top corner, and it says Android across on the screen. So you can just see there, it is booting at the moment. So this came with the power switch already in the on position. You just have to hold down the sort of menu button at the bottom here. You can see it booting up into Android. It's the first Android device I've ever had, so excuse if I don't know what I'm doing with it. Right, so up on the screen at the moment I have a home screen. This isn't the 3G model, so it's saying no service across the middle. Press menu to unlock. Let's see if I can turn the screen brightness up if there's a menu. So, see on screen here I've got the Android home screen. There's a settings down the bottom here. There's a sound and display. Just saying that out, so I'm going to go into that. There's a brightness setting right down the bottom. And you see the brightness is turned all the way down, so I'm just going to turn that up. Okay, so you can actually see it now. So if I go back to home, there is the standard Android background. Move the camera differently so you can actually see it. It's quite responsive actually, considering it's the RockChip. So it's a 600 MHz processor with a 550 MHz DSP, if memory serves. Got a camcorder. So this should record me recording it. And the camera is up in the top corner. So you probably can't see that, you can probably just see the movement, but it is recording what's there. So that isn't just a reflection. If I put the box in front of the camera, you can just see the box on the camera. Doesn't come out very well on film, but it's not too bad in person. So this acts as a hardware sort of on-off button. Menu screen. Let's go back home. So if I press the home button, we go back to here again, where you push. There we go, Android system info. Let's see what this brings up. Okay, so the batteries come with just about a third or so in it. Internal memory of 123.98, there's 74.85 meg free. Probably can't read the numbers on there. Obviously there's no SD card, so that's showing up as empty. RAM 121 megabyte in use, sorry, maximum, 32 megabyte free, so that's the RAM. Again, so we're only using a fairly small amount of that. Uptime 3 minutes 54 seconds. Well, that's not surprising because I just turned it on. Network type not applicable because it's not online, and again IP address is blank. Go into the system tab, expand OS. Right, so there's no Android ID. I'm not sure if that's normal or not on this one. Trying to see if it shows you what version we've got here. But we've got Android 1.5. I don't know if you can read that, but this is an Android 1.5 device. Running Cupcake, as it's called. Build info, what does that tell me? Yeah, so here's a bit more information about Android. Keep hitting the menu button, sorry, that's the way I'm holding it. So you can see brand RockChip, again you probably can't read that. Brand RockChip, display RK132, fingerprint RockChip, and lots of information here about the particular build. So CPU, this is one I was interested in. So just to show that it is actually a RockChip, it's the ARM 926EJ-S Rev 5, which is good, it's the one I was expecting. And you've got a load of details down here, and hope to see you all again soon.